Hey man, what's up? Did you hear? Hear about what? The credits, man. Did you hear about the credits? What about the credits? They're rolling!
Today we are reviewing The Sleepover, a Netflix original family film where the parents are abducted, causing their two kids and their kids' friends to embark on a journey following clues in a classic spy movie-esque fashion to uncover the truth and rescue their parents. The other day, while perusing around Netflix looking for something to watch, I stumbled across this movie, and I decided to give it a go. And let me tell you, I was not disappointed. In just the first 20 minutes, I laughed no less than 6 times. Being completely blown away, I had to act fast.
Titus called me the other day and he told me to drop everything and to watch this movie because he was practically rolling on the floor laughing. And while it probably wasn't that funny, it was rather humorous and lighthearted, to say the least. So imagine this. You're a young kid and you have to do a report for school. So, of course, you don't want to do it. So you just think of a movie that you saw a while back, but not so recent that, like, obviously the teachers could know it. So you tell this outlandish story about your grandfather because the history report is on the history of your own family. But of course she immediately calls you out because the movie was actually pretty recent and you're a kid. So, she tells your parents. And your parents go, well, so the thing is that you have to, redo this report over the weekend. And the kid's like, "Aw, man, fine." And then what proceeds to happen over the next 24-hour span is so outlandish, it could literally be a spy movie. Well, that's kind of what this movie is, except you could take the spy and insert thief instead. We are introduced to the children of a Margot, who is also known as Matilda, to some of her more nefarious counterparts in the spy world. And at the pretty much beginning of the movie, she gets kidnapped, and the children pursue finding her by following an intricate series of clues that take them on a crazy journey to a storage container that then takes them to a high school party, to a boat ride across a bay, then a swim the rest of the way across the bay, and then to a library, and, I don't want to ruin the whole movie for you, but it is definitely action-packed, and it's full of, not necessarily witty, but there's plenty of comic relief. It doesn't mean it didn't have a couple plot holes.
The kids follow the clues until they end up inside the Library of Congress. Wait, wrong movie. Well, it's a library. Anyway, on the very top floor of this library is a secret staircase that leads down to an abandoned subway, like underground. Do you see the problem with this logic? No? Well, let me tell you how hard, nay, impossible it would be to hide a secret staircase that goes all the way through the entire building and then into the subway. Additionally, while the kids are following the clues, they appear to reach a dead end when the book that they were looking for is gone. Like, it's not on the spot on the shelf in the library where it's supposed to be, right? This doesn't stop the kids, however, because they simply just utilize the power of observation to pick up on a new lead. Later in the movie, we get to see a car chase, a classic trope from this genre, which is fine. The problem lies, as it usually does, with the execution of said car chase. For starters, the dad is driving, and he has proven himself basically useless the whole movie. Secondly, the bad guy was long gone, which, not surprisingly, is another common trope, but that doesn't make it okay. They realistically should not have been able to catch up to him in a minivan when he was driving a sports car. But we're still not finished with the unrealism portrayed in this film, because the kids go for quite the swim in the Boston Harbor, and they definitely got pneumonia and possibly arrested by the Coast Guard and security guards and a cook. Let's move on. The Sleepover is a light-hearted family film that really flew under the radar. You can currently find it on Netflix as of the time of this recording, and we definitely would recommend giving it a watch. Overall, the movie has a few minor issues, but makes up for it in strides with grade A quality humor, wonderful characters, and a satisfying resolution. We rate this movie a 7 out of 10.
If you've got a movie you want us to review, let us know. Leave a comment on this video, or reach out to us through social media. Our link tree is in the description below. And if you're feeling especially generous, join us on Patreon, where you can guarantee we can review your movie. And don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And we will see you the next time the credits roll.